Hello, defenders of the vault. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Vault Builders. Episode 42, Bear Breach Bonanza. Bulk Trader, Misha, you're up again. I'm gonna buy some books. I'm gonna be learned. Sell some wood. I think I'm not gonna wear the gun links. They're just honestly too risky, so I'm just gonna dole them out to what else? I don't see myself using jade ever. It's not to say it's bad. I don't think we're gonna have a jade vault. That works. Thank you, Misha. And now all we need to do is find... Well, I don't need the lab, but I wouldn't mind having the lab. But we're pretty much done with this facility. So the next secure vault is only a 13-day, which kind of sucks. It's not a lot of time. But, oh well. What is going on with the frequency of our traders? Yet another one. I must say the custom storytellers that we end up getting, because this is the Damascus deserter or whatever his name is. They're pretty weird. They're honestly, I don't really like the VE storytellers, as they don't seem well balanced to me. Maybe that's the point. But all right, what does this guy have? You have the same tech prints. Maybe I buy one. I don't really want them though. Yeah, I don't really care. We could just keep buying books. But the books I have are enough. We don't do a lot of research, so it was just books for recreation. Small little personal library, if you will. So yeah, the power output of these solar generators absolutely sucks. I don't know why. It almost is like missing a zero. But whatever. They are what they are. And I'm trying to wire everything up so that I can open these doors. Ooh, workshop room with extra steel. I like when one of the hack doors connects to the other ones. It saves me the trouble of having to, like, hack individual sections. Who's starving? Why are you starving? Eat paste. Shoot. So that's what has been going on with my travel meals. I haven't been paying enough attention. They've been eating them as their everyday meals, and that's a bit of a problem when you don't actually produce them. Okay. Sapo is all set. So maybe in the morning, I'll have Sapo and some crew go and attack the aerodrome site. Sending Sapo, of course, so that you can far skip him home quickly. Yeah, the gimmick of a lot of the ancient tech is they work during solar flares and EMI dynamos. But I was just surprised that their power output was like... Oh! Fun size died. Such a small fraction of a regular one. Dead again? First time, huh? Alright, well, he can chill in there. Who gets Gene tailored now that Fun-Sized is waiting to resurrect? You can vote for Fun-Sized, but it does mean that we're not going to have anyone tailored. If I was to make a suggestion, for whatever it's worth, Mad Maxie's Callus could be nullified or removed, if you guys wanted. It's not strictly necessary, but it might be nice. Because that is a weakness that makes you a bit of a psychopath. And it's not necessary to have that weakness forever if we don't want. And the prediction. Unfortunately, the no's have it. 41% of you thought he would not succeed. So he didn't. So we'll just leave him here. He'll be up in 2 days and 20 hours. Labor outsourcing. Yeah, screw you. Yeah, that was the Empire asking. And of course, yeah, we don't ever agree to Empire requests. Aren't they the psychopath? Yeah, so the psychopath and Callus negate different things. Callus is a wider umbrella, I think, than just psychopath alone. It says that they're essentially a vanilla psychopath, but I don't know. Maybe it's not worth it. And you do raise a good point. So I'm going to reset this poll, given that Mad Maxie's already a psychopath. Perhaps much the way that Turtle's already a trauma savant, so the deafness doesn't matter. Mad Maxie's weakness being already a personality trait doesn't matter. I don't know. Have you guys decide. Because I had forgotten about that, but you raise a very good point. So I think of all of the cables I was going to install, let's just move the battery here. And we have a combat supplier. Well, you could take my Gauss seed. And I think a normal quality charge lance is probably worth getting rid of. Normal recon helmet, normal recon armor. We'll get rid of that as well. And I'd like to wrap up this facility. I feel like we've been here a while. Bio battery. Yeah, so the science facility must be through this door. Sapo. Let's have Rod, Turtle, and Sapo. Well, I'll launch 2 pods. So Sapo, Rod, Turtle, and Misha. No, they're too heavy. Misha, why are you so heavy? Just the 3 of them, I guess. Sure. And they're gonna go attack the deserter target. You guys wanted Ancient Venom to be the next one in, and that will be adding a power, and I'll predict on that in just a sec. All right, they are attacking immediately. They have a brawler and a charge rifler. Turtle over shield. I don't know what they were thinking. Ranks. Freeholder, freeholder, freeholder. Yeah, ranks don't really matter here. Alright, they're absolutely dead. Now, here's the thing. We need to destroy the aerodrone, but they do have a surveillance pillar. So the whole point of this mission was to reduce our visibility, and obviously waltzing into a surveillance pillar will do the exact opposite. Luckily for me, Rod can shoot from very far away. So, let's try to hit the batteries from a distance. Oh my god, he actually hit them. And knock out power to this surveillance pillar so that we can actually approach without throwing up alarms. I gotta say that the deserter helmet that helps with accuracy is a freaking blessing, because he would never have been able to hit these targets with this frequency before. Alright, surveillance is down. Swank. So, extract intel from everything that we can, so that we can return back to base with the intel. I don't really understand how they have a aero drone underneath an overhead mountain. That seems like super poor planning to me, but what do I know? Oh damn, that's like a straight up monosword. Yeah, it's mine now. By the law of yoink, it is mine. And we found hyperweave, uranium, and soon something else. Well, shoot! Yep, that had the exact opposite effect that we wanted. Did you trigger appear response? Your visibility has increased by 55. I triggered what? Oh, yeah, hi. It's a bit of a no-joke response. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Wait, freaking slow down now. How many freaking enemies are there? I mean, all of them? Well, luckily, I'm well equipped for this, but still, seriously. What the hell? Alright, what ranks are they? Bunch of freeholders. Okay. Yes, run! Alright, Sabo got a little hurt, but like not all that bad. Crimson. Ooh, advanced components of the last one. That's nice. I want to wrap up this Ancient Danger. I want to get the hell out of here, to be honest. So, we need to find the lab. And let's go ahead and extract intel and then get out of here before we overstay our... I mean, I think we've already overstayed our welcome, but overstay the welcome even further. Yeah, they straight up got... I mean, that was a clown car. You're not wrong. They just kept pouring out. I was like, oh, okay, here's some backup, and back up to the backup, and back up to the backup to the backup. So I'm picking up all the intel that we can. And then taking down the aerodrone. Oh, yeah, one got back up. Alright, I know Crimson is like a little moody, but I think the lab is here, and I just want to break into the lab and then get the hell out. Okay, quest is completed. As a result of completing the quest, our visibility dropped by 4, but it went up by 5, so it's not a net negative, unfortunately. It's just the way it is. Do these munition crates go... Ow! Do they go boom, is what I was going to say. Luckily, Sapo's here. Which doesn't heal your lost leg. Whoopsie. Here's some medicine. Sorry. Turtle's like, what the F? And yeah, you have every right to be like, what the F? I guess we know what Sapo's gonna manufacture when he gets home. Another bionic leg. If that was if that was your answer, you would be correct. Cause that was stupid. Send. Far skip. And hi, Professor K. So nice to spy on you again. Crimson, good find. So let's get out of here, and then we'll have everyone back at base together in a minute. Components, advanced components. Nanites. I don't know what else. Point defense turrets. And then the, like, nanite stuff that can be broken down for yummy, yummy plasteel. Oh, excellent sniper rifle's not a bad grab. Okay, we're full. Send. Your days of food are wrong. That's because I'm sure you're on the wrong meal plan. Yes, you are. That's my fault. Okay, cool. So everyone's coming back now. We are still trying to improve arms and armor, but can we merge? Okay, and when you merge, it goes out of date longer. Good. So we're gonna wait for Crimson to return, and then I'm gonna use some of that intel to sign up for some more missions. And also, we do have the burnout scraper, so maybe when Crimson gets back, we can also start scraping. The other thing that we could potentially do is sign up for another plot, like an assassination plot. But I want to replace the leg that I accidentally ripped off of Rod. Because, yeah, I kind of remembered that, like, those things exploded and then completely exploded them. So I totally forgot that you guys wanted me to Gene Taylor Age of Venom. No, that's not what I wanted you to do. So let's go ahead and get him in there. And then run the predictions. %20 chance of failure, according to the game. So what do you guys think? Will it be successful? Yay, nay, or maybe. And fun size is up in about a day and a half. FYI. Hopefully a trader has an Arca leg. I mean, they could. Arca legs are rather expensive though, so even if they had an Arca leg, I'm not 100% sure I would be able to afford it. Invisibility, that might be nice. Cool. So Moxie now can make people invisible. Gutworms for Dag, Prof, Max. I'm going to use normal meds. I'm not going to boost it up to glitter. Words of love because we wanted couples? No, I'm good. I'm not going to interfere with their love life. I'll let it just go however it's going to go. If they want to be bitter rivals, they can be bitter rivals. So Sapo, contacting the deserters. The next assassination plot, an abusive arc count. So one of the things we might want going into this is another one of those intel analyzers, declassifiers, to kill the person with the intel. We also might want our visibility to drop just a little bit. Actually, their intel cost isn't boosted because we're only rumors. So the least visibility does cost 20 intel. So if we want to do one of these assassinations, I think what we need to do is build up like a nice supply of intel, like at least, let's say 50-ish, so that we can do 2 back-to-back and get enough critical intel to use the critical intel to buy the weapons that we really, really want. Which means having 2 declassifiers and like a nice stockpile of intel. So that's kind of the goal I had in mind. Meaning, once Crimson gets back, I'm going to leave this scraper to run and then try to start building up the intel, buy 2 more scrapers, and then try to amass a nice supply of intel so that we can actually start getting some super weapons and the like. Our super secret gene tailoring vault and like travels is like doo-doo-doo, taking a tour of the top secret facility. I guess they don't really know what it is. I'm not bothered by the fact that they come in. I just find it funny. It's like, shh, don't tell the Empire. But everyone else, yeah, you all may know. Alright, another thing that we're going to need if we're going to want more advanced components for high-level weaponry is a source of gold. Because gold is a requirement of advanced components, and I don't want to rely solely on breaking down ancient tech for plasteel and gold and the like. So, I don't believe we've scanned gold. I think we need to ground pen until we get gold. Hey, Epic Cook, thank you for the resub. More exotics. Ooh, another far skip. That would be pretty convenient for Crimson to have. And a Berserk. Got my attention on both counts. I know I could buy gold. I don't really want to have to do that. I'd rather just ground scan it. But let's buy those Psycasts. Can I search for nodes using the Z button? Yeah, but there isn't gold. There's only the gold that we've mined up. There's no ground gold. But if you're wondering if it's possible, yes, you can do it that way. So, I don't... Like, if I search for uranium, for instance... As you can see, uranium ore comes up in the search. Show me where uranium ore is. Oh, you meant underground nodes? No, it doesn't work like that. As evidence, if I search plasteel, it's not going to come up with underground nodes because it's not a physical object. It doesn't exist. It's like a density. It's like searching for water or something. It's kind of hard to describe exactly what I mean, but I think you get it. It's like if I searched for deep water, it wouldn't come up with results either because it's not a thing. Sapo's still on meditation schedule? Fair point. I'll have him meditate until about half. But having him potentially be off of like far skip duty is going to help out a lot, I think. All right, fun-sized 5 hours. And Crimson's almost home. So as far as amassing intel, I think going the way of the scraper is going to be the best bet. So Sapo, let's contact the deserters. And with the 10 intel that we have now, we will get 2 scrapers worth of contraband, 2 declassifiers. And then as soon as Crimson's home, we can start scraping. Hopefully it won't increase our visibility all that much. And then we'll turn that intel into more declassifiers and more plots. Oh, right. I don't have my bio battery up. I guess you're meat now. Does Crimson have the ability to learn fire skip? Yes. So Crimson's a level 6 max. Sapo is a 5 and Moxie's a 6 max. So both Moxie and far skip is a level 5 ability anyway. So all 3 siblings can use far skip, but I figure Crimson learning it makes the most sense because she's like away the most. So being able to, we're never going to pod there, but being able to far skip home would be immensely useful, I think. All right, so now that Crimson's home, let's go ahead and start scraping while we continue to improve arms and armor. Fun size, you're up. Good call. And with him up, your weapon... Jeez, wait. Where is his weapon? Did I give it away? I don't... Oh, it was the lance. Oh, no. Well... I'll fix that later. I literally sold his gun. Manhunter pack of grizzly bears. Okay, this can actually be pretty useful. And the reason why I say that is, if we have a manhunter pack, if we keep scraping and we end up with an Imperial raid, we can force the Imperials to fight the animals without even having to do very much because they're already like rampaging here. So this works fine for me. So I need to update the inside zone and then close the kill box door. But like, this is fine. Misha, you're the closest. Yoda, stop that, please. Stop it. All right, everybody, stay inside. And we'll just keep scraping. Well, that's a lot of bears. That is a lot of bears. In preparation for like using these bears offensively, I'm gonna wall up all but one of the doors so that I can trigger the bear. Trigger the bears going crazy. Burnout Scraper, increase visibility by 10. Rip. Ooh, there's 8 intel. So now we've gotten all the intel back from buying the two new ones. Pretty nice. And because of the walled up doors, all the bears will congregate in our kill box. I might as well just keep deep drill scanning. Oh, 14? Hell yeah. Amassing the intel that I want is going to be a lot easier than I thought. Oh, I saw the medical attention required and I was like, did someone step outside? No, they didn't. Gutworms. I forgot about that door. We'll wall that one up too. Visible change? News. So that's a bit of a problem. That's going to make it a little bit harder to stay off the radar. But regardless, I still want to increase my intel up to like the 50-ish range with the 2 declassifiers so that we can do like back-to-back assassinations for really good critical intel. That's just a personal goal of mine. Of course, with our visibility constantly getting boosted, that's going to be a little easier said than done. Oh man, come on, Scraper. 72. At least the dead drop's here. Sapo will get that. And Moxie, get ready to move the intel. Oh, you know what I just realized? Okay, his side focus was maxed. Okay, good. It had occurred to me that, like, had it not been, he would have just sat out there going, oh, man, no meals, no sleeping bed, no beer, no tea. I'm angry. But luckily, he couldn't far skip home. Ha! To Professor K again. Sapo, you've got a crush, don't you, bud? You're like, oh, he's a celebrity. So, oh, here we go. Ancient Venom. Nanites are finished, so he can get regenerating limbs, but becomes prideful. When rebuffed, he goes ape. Or animal speech, allowing him to cast on a manhunting animal to calm it, or cast on a wild animal to tame it. With that in mind, I don't want animals. I know thrombos are incredible, but like, I'm probably not going to use animal speech. I'm just warning you. And then the result of that is unsure. Basically, he forgets how to use a gun. So choice. Left or right. Regenerating limbs or animal speech. Animal speech is just like stupidly OP if you use it on like big animals like Thrumbo, or if you have like modded animals like dinosaurs, or you know, alpha animals or something like that. But apart from that, you know, it's I don't intend to use it. And yeah, you want regen limbs. Okay. Do you think he needs to be gene tailored again, or should someone else go for the cycle? And this was successful. I'm a little worried about his pridefulness. He is kind though, but like that's not going to negate his prideful. He might get in a few social fights. I'm gonna widen the like the building stockpile, because we have a lot of ancient tech that needs to get hauled in here. Sapo, come on, finish the leg, dude. Forget side focus for now. Your little mission went haywire and costed Rod a leg. And Another ancient point defense weapon. I'll just put it here. Oh, it's kind of a stupid spot, but it's where I want it. Maybe swap Sapo and Professor K's bedrooms so they're not creepy. Well, Farskip skips you to a random ally. So it doesn't matter whose bedroom that is. Sapo's always going to skip there. You can't skip to no one. You're going to skip to someone, so. It ain't creepy, it's just admiration. The heart wants what the heart wants. Now back up, opinion. Alright, you guys want fun-sized in the next one. And he is going for his final power. 40% chance of failure. And I hope Aged Venom doesn't, you know, like, go nuts as a result of his rebuffed anger. I might need to, like, cut his tongue out. We'll see. Alright, the new scraper is up. I know my visibility is really, really high, but I'm going to risk it. Because I'm trying to get my intel up into the 50s range. And having an Imperial raid get negated by a horde of grizzly bears sounds... No, don't shoot. Sounds hilarious. So given this unique opportunity of having the Imperials get murdered by bears, I'm a scrape with reckless abandon. Oh, and I am getting hella intel off of these hits. Nothing like combat music when there's really not actually any combat. It's going hard. Oh, here they are. Oh, they're freaking breachers. You know what? I think I can handle that. I think the bears might get there in time. But in case they do, you know what? They might not. Crimson, don't do the operation just yet. What are they? Oh, okay, they're drunk. Maybe given that they're like drunk and attacking ruins. Oh no, they're right at my walls now. Crimson, we need you. Ugh. No, not my horses. Anyone but my horses. Maybe shock lance worthy? Because I don't want them throwing grenades and... okay, never mind. This is gonna be... Oh, it's freaking horses. This is gonna be so messy. Horses, get away from the enemies! I can't laser eye them with you standing there like dunces. Is Winnie too close? I'm going to risk it. Oh, God, so close. All right, they're fleeing now. The other problem is it might have occurred to you. I'm going to get flooded by grizzly bears in a minute. Because now I have a giant opening in my base and the horses are free. So, like, yeah, this is low-key a little annoying. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Vault Builders, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Vault Builders.